Right now, a high-stakes war is being fought, not on some battlefield, but in boardrooms and on launch pads. And believe me, this is a war for the future itself.
Look at this number, $60 billion. What in the world do you think that buys? A fleet of jets? A small country? Nope. This right here is the price tag for the newest weapon in a conflict that is going to define our entire century.
All right, so let's break this down. That absolutely insane sum of money, it's the centerpiece of a ruthless corporate power play, a massive gamble for total dominance in the world of artificial intelligence.
So get this. On one side, you had the old guard, Microsoft, right? They were quietly, secretly trying to line up a deal to buy this super hot AI startup. But then, almost out of nowhere, bam! Elon Musk's SpaceX just swoops in and locks down the right to acquire that exact same company for $60 billion. It was a jaw-dropping move that nobody saw coming.
So you have to be asking, what is this company, Cursor, and why is it worth that kind of fortune? Well, to put it simply, it's a game-changing AI that basically gives software developers superpowers. It's like having the world's best co-pilot right there with you while you're coding. And let's be real, in a world that runs on software, whoever controls the tools to build that software, they've got a massive, maybe even unbeatable advantage.
And this isn't just speculation. We got confirmation straight from Cursor's CEO, Michael Truell. Listen to his words. He's not just talking about a sale, he's talking about a partnership to scale up. So this isn't just an acquisition. No. This is the fusion of a top-tier AI company with one of the most ambitious engineering outfits on the entire planet.
I mean, this was a gigantic win for Elon Musk, a strategic masterpiece that puts him right at the bleeding edge of this AI coding revolution.
But at the very same time that news was breaking, his biggest rival in the private space race, Jeff Bezos, was dealing with a very different and very public kind of catastrophe.
You see, the battle for what's next isn't just being fought with lines of code. It's also being fought in the skies above our heads. And for one company, things went horribly wrong.
Okay, so picture this. April 19th. The New Glenn rocket, which is the big flagship for Jeff Bezos' company Blue Origin, it takes off. But somewhere up there, the rocket's upper stage malfunctioned. It just failed. It couldn't get its precious cargo into the right orbit. The satellite was released, yeah, but it was so low that it was completely unsalvageable. The whole mission, a total loss.
And what was actually lost here? I mean, what was at stake? Well, that payload wasn't just some random satellite. It was the BlueBird 7. It was part of this revolutionary plan by AST SpaceMobile to create the first-ever space-based cellular network. The goal? To once and for all get rid of mobile dead zones everywhere on Earth. A multi-billion-dollar dream, just gone. All because its ride to space failed.
So, okay, we've got a massive AI deal on one hand, a fiery rocket failure on the other. And it's really easy to just look at this as drama between a couple billionaires, right? But the outcomes of these fights, they are going to directly shape your life in ways you probably haven't even thought about yet. This is where it gets real for all of us.
Okay, first, the AI revolution. This whole fight over tools like Cursor isn't just about making coding a little faster. No, it's about fundamentally changing who can create software, what jobs get automated, and really the future of millions of tech careers. Second is the connectivity war. You know, whether missions like BlueBird 7 succeed or fail, that determines if you'll one day get perfect cell signal in the middle of a national park or on a boat in the ocean. And finally, the billionaire effect. Like it or not, a tiny handful of people are now making decisions that are steering the technological destiny for all of humanity. They are literally remaking the world.
So all of this leads to one giant question. We are literally watching new empires being built right before our eyes. Empires made of code and rocket fuel.
So, as these new empires rise, shaping our future in artificial intelligence and our reach for the stars, who do you believe is going to have the biggest impact on our world? And here's the real kicker. Will that impact actually be for the better? I want to know what you think. Drop your prediction in the comments below.